We can't say we didn't have high expectations of the STR-DN1050. As a successor to the award-winning 1040 and the big brother to the 5-star 850, all eyes are on it to impress. Fortunately, Sony knows a thing or two about what makes a great amp at this price, and the 1050 is quite the people pleaser. From setup to performance, this 7.2 channel amp has been carefully considered at every single step, and it shows. Simplicity is king here. From its easy setup menu and intuitive user interface down to its pared down remote, Sony has worked hard to make this amp accessible to everyone. When it comes to performance, Sony hasn't rested on its laurels either. There's been a lot of internal tweaking gone into trying to push the sound quality of the 1050 past that of its 2013 predecessor, including an improved power amp circuit and jitter-reducing tech borrowed from the company's pricier ES range. Putting this to the test, the 1050 is a lot of what we loved about the 1040, and then some. It's bigger and more muscular, but it's also more refined, proving itself to be one of the most detailed amps we've tested at this price. Its low end is neighbour-botheringly weighty, yet agile, and is nicely balanced with an articulate, spacious mid-range and clear treble, producing a cohesive sound in a wide sound field. Add to that an expert handling on dynamics and pin-sharp precision, and the result is a thoroughly engaging and exciting listen, even at lower volumes. Inputs are largely the same as last year, with 6 HDMI ins, with 4K upscaling and both 3D and 4K pass-through, and 3 out, one of which allows for independent audio outputting to a second zone. As for features, the 1050 adds a few new key ones, namely aptX Bluetooth, DSD playback via Wi-Fi, and NFC for one-touch pairing with compatible devices. There's also an extra mobile high-definition link, or MHL connection this year, so you can use one for showing video from mobile devices on a bigger screen, while keeping the other free for a Chromecast dongle, for example. DLNA and AirPlay return in this model, but you'll also find the addition of Spotify Connect, which joins a number of other music services built into the amp, including TuneIn Radio, Deezer, and Sony's Music Unlimited. No matter which way you choose to listen, the 1050 has a real charm with music, holding together well in stereo for a rhythmic musical performance. We'd always recommend a separate stereo amp for the best results, but the 1050 doesn't do a bad job at all for those who aren't able to fork out for both. Following the success of the STR-DN1040 was never going to be an easy task, but Sony has undoubtedly managed it, packing in features that the 1040 missed last year and refining an already excellent performance to make it even better. Sony has raised the bar once again for the competitive £500 AV receiver market. The question is, how high can the competition jump? To read our full review on the Sony STR-DN1050 AV receiver, head over to whathifi.com, and you can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and add us on Google+. For more videos from What Hi-Fi, don't forget to hit subscribe.